All right, everybody. So we're back with our Ultimate Decade Challenge Extreme Edition, and the year is 1303. And we are going to start the year off at 11:30 a.m. because the royal wedding from the last episode literally took me forever. So today is 1303, and we have some news that we got to catch up with. So today we are going to age up Pascal, which is Halia's brother. He will become a teenager, hopefully. And then tomorrow her father will die, which is kind of crazy knowing that, but he is an elder, so that is just the luck of the role. And he actually had a great long life, but I feel really bad because we only went around to see him a few times. But maybe he's just been sicker in his older age and can't get around too much. And they were having babies, so they really couldn't get to seeing him. And then, so let's see, we already had the princess's wedding, which is literally a nightmare having that royal wedding. I really hope the video when I get the editing done, I hope it turns out nice. So today is Friday, the year 1300, Pascal's birthday, Abraham. Oh, and we have one more thing. So as you guys know, I'm so sorry this intro is going to be a minute. I made an extreme update to the legacy, and this is no longer needing to be. So I made this random acts of life. That's what makes the challenge extreme. We have something extreme happening this year. This one right here will be happening this year. Kidnapping. There's a possibility if we roll a 4, 7, 8, 14 out of 20, one of our Sims is going to be kidnapped. So the way my challenge goes is it says roll a dice based on the number of Sim in your household. Number you get will be the Sim who gets kidnapped. Roll a 4 for odds of rescue. Odd number is yes, they get rescued. Even number is death. And then this is for whatever Sim that happened to. So we're going to go ahead and do that now so I can play it into the story. So like I said, kidnapping, D20, and 4, 7, 8, 14. 4, 7, 8, 14. 4, 7, 8, 14. 4, 7, 8, 14. Okay, we do not have a kidnapping. No big deal. But that is the whole point of it, is a random act in life has the possibility of happening every 3 years. That is why I also put down like 5 numbers just to make it a higher chance of possibility of happening. So we have really been neglecting our main household's farm. Trader Jacques is here. You know what? Actually, yeah, we need money. I'm putting back on prairie grass because I remember now the reason I had it was because I was planning on using it for feeders to save us money. So oopsie daisy. It's just more work, but obviously better. So we're going to have to fill this, and we'll go ahead and clean our shed and refill. I guess maybe they are also using, by the way, this is a dance floor. I thought it would be really cute if they danced, so I put it there. And then we need to talk to our poor Queen Quack because she is so mad at us. I mean, I'm mad at us too. I literally totally just forgot we had a farm. Speaking of which, there is a gift in here. Yeah, so Dad messaged and said, "Hey, honey, it's Dad. When are you going to come and visit? I put all my love and effort into raising you. You can at least drop by once in a while and tell your dad you love him, can't you?" Yo, he's dying tomorrow. So it's kind of crazy that we got that message because I was thinking, crap, we haven't seen him. So we'll just pretend like this is a surprise visit. And maybe he was just walking around with Trader Jacques. Made his way over. I feel so bad. Like he's literally about to die. So we need to make sure someone greets him. I will say our kids, they're fine. They're just mad. Okay, you have to go to the bathroom. And you're good. Okay. Oh my goodness. There's so much to take care of. I'm already like getting lost. Okay. And then we need someone to harvest everything. So come back and harvest super busy with things and responsibilities. But I really need, I love watching them bounce. It's like boing, boing. Why are you starving? I fed you guys. Are they about to make an egg? Is that why we saw hearts? And obvious, whoa, 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 whoa. Why did I've never seen this before. Mystic, you know what, Mystic, you deserve that because you have been just lusting after eating my hens, and I'm so glad she kicked your butt. Yes, thank goodness. That's crazy. So crazy. I've never seen that interaction before. Also, we need to get working on crafting with Connor. He also has to go see the Queen today. So we're going to have that happen. It is 1:52. We'll probably head that way soon. But yeah, we're just kind of meeting everybody. And where's our granddad? Where's he at? Oh, we have to do laundry too. How are you going to come around? Oh, this poor kid's in the middle of all this. How is Abraham going to come around? And then, oh, there he is. Oh, he's helping us with our snow. Oh, nice tight and hug. Give everybody your love because, yeah, there's only so much time left. Maybe we can ask him to teach us something. Babble about sibling. We don't have, oh, well, we have a lost sibling. Friendly, affection, small talk, babble. Okay, so how are you doing in your pregnancy, sweetie? Because okay, she's in the second trimester. All right, well, we need to take Connor to the castle. So, oh, when he got hurt, we have a stinky diaper. Always cleaning. Look at Connor being a good old daddy. I appreciate that so much, Connor, because I am struggling. Oh, look at him. She's got suds in her hair. He loves his Gemma. So, they age up, if I'm not mistaken. Gemma, so they age up in 3 more days. So I do think we need to progress his storyline, whether or not they age up. I was thinking about waiting, but I just can't. Alrighty, so Connor is about to pack up for a long journey and take his kids with him. I'm about to pack up and take his kids to the castle because, you know, they are really banking on the queen having sympathy for. So they're really banking on the queen to have sympathy for Connor because his wife was her children's nanny. So they're talking right now, like, I think this is the best opportunity for my kid's future. You know, I'm pretty sure Ellen left a great impression on Her Majesty, which is why she, wanted to meet with me. So I think it's time that I go. And I think Jacob is saying, yeah, like we really hope for the best for you guys, but it is winter. So I want to make sure you guys are safe and take care, of the kids because we don't want you to lose any because they do have to go, over water. And I think Connor was like, I'm their dad. I can take care of them. I've got this. I've been doing it on my own. And Jacob's like, guy, like Connor, we've been here for you. You haven't been totally alone, although you're doing a great job. And Connor's like, yeah, you're right. I'm just really stressed out because, I don't want to be stranded over there, with the kids. And Jacob is saying, well, you can leave them here with us and go talk to the queen yourself if that would make you more comfortable. And Connor said, no, that's not going to work out. Like, I can't leave my 2 kids here with you guys because you're having a baby and it's really just not for the best because you guys deserve to focus on yourselves. And Halia's like, you're a part of our family. The kids are a part of our family. We love Christine. We love Ashton, like they're our own. And he said, I got to work out apparently in the middle of this conversation. So thank you so much for ruining my immersion. Yeah, he's really determined on taking the kids with him in the morning to the castle. It is about a 5-hour boat ride. So if they leave, around 5 a.m., they'll get there around 10 a.m. So hopefully, the queen makes good on her suggestion because she really didn't promise anything, but she desperately did want to meet Ellen and Connor's children and help out since after Ellen's passing. Aggravating conversation. How are we even? Oh, I think he's upset. I think Jacob is really, really worried about his niece and nephew. I think that since Jedediah is the one who talked to the queen, he has a better idea of the impression she left, while Jacob was like, yo, when I was talking to the king because I won the archery contest, he's like, oh, well, if your farm's doing good in the springtime, maybe you can service us at the castle, but a maybe is not a promise. And I think that is where Jacob's mind is like, maybe is not a promise. And I really don't think you should take your kids and risk it all on the hopes that the queen really cared about your wife. Because if she didn't, then you're kind of screwed over there. So, because like, look at how much money we have 10 simoleons in the whole world. Um, so I think they're really stressed out because they don't have any money to give to him. So we're just gonna sell. Okay, that actually helped. That's like his Christmas gift. What are you doing? Freaking out over here, dude. So rude. Add, so let's replace our water and do some laundry. And can you put our son to bed, please? So I think Jedediah coming around. I think he's gonna go with Connor and help. Um, I think he is going to go with Connor and help take the kids. So we will have to add him. Let's send him home and he'll come around in the morning. They don't live too far away. He'll come around in the morning and they'll all go together. And that way everybody's safe. So it seems like Connor really just wants a better life for his kids. And now that they kind of got rid of the little hut that he was staying in the back, his wife is over here. Now that they got rid of that little hut, I think he's thinking, the house is getting cramped. And Jacob really does deserve the space. He's made the most sacrifices. And the other house went to his older brother, Jedediah and Tamara and their kids. So I think he's thinking about just really having to get out of here. And I cannot release the spirit of his wife because I truly love the fact that she cleans the house. So we might let her go later. Why are you thinking of leaving? Oh, it's 5 a.m. So actually they need to be leaving. Oh, she loves her daughter so much. It's so sad. Oh, look at her face. It's so sad. It is literally heartbreaking. Oh my goodness. This makes me so sad. It's like game pulling at my heartstrings. I'm sorry, we did try to revive you. Or not revive you, we tried to plead for death. I am not fighting death, though, with the ways to bring people back, because I actually find that to be very hard. Don't know why you stayed up all night crafting, my mans. For his little bitty change, I guess, because he's going to take half of the money and take his kids. And, oh, she's breastfeeding her. Oh, so sweet. Maybe we should say goodbye. I think he needs to say goodbye to her. Let's give her a kiss and say goodbye. A hug, actually. And then we need to, take the kids and go. Because we have places to be. Oh, this is so sad. I think he's going to miss her. Yeah, he missed her. All right, it's time to leave, Connor. Let's take your family and go. So Connor literally looks heartbroken, but it's a go. He's carrying, I know, he is carrying Christine, and their brother, Jedediah, will be bringing along Ashton. Okay, so technically this is Pascal aged up, by the way. Technically we need more townies inside household. I mean, not side households, but like more people in the town. And Pascal is technically not a side household, so we don't have to roll for him. I am curious to see if he ages up. A 7 means he didn't, but I do think we will. Yeah, he ages up. So we need more Sims. So I'm definitely, especially because we're about to lose one of our townies, and I'm just like, I really have to populate this game. So it'll be good. So I might get him married in a couple of episodes, just so he's in the background growing our town a little bit. So that was Pascal. I think he looks pretty strong when it comes to his features. He's got a chiseled jaw. I gave him really cheap clothes. In reality, if his dad had already passed, he would have his clothes. But I actually think I'm going to go ahead and do the death now while I'm here, because I don't think I'm going to make it back around. And so he's going to have to pass a day earlier. Elder exhaustion. Oh, I know, it's hard. I wish I could make him run. And it happened. Man, he's going to take forever. Oh, man, what were you doing over here, Lady Isabella? Can we introduce ourselves to you? This could be interesting. You never know. I wonder if we could plead. I wonder if we would do good. It's a sad situation, but I really don't want to plead. I'm not saying I don't care, but, he's just an elder. Like, not many Sims in this time period made it to elder, so I'm not that upset. Maybe if we stop both of these things, we can plead. Nope, we're not going to be able to. That's fine, but can we meet you? Because that could have been interesting. He's died, and his portions have been given to all his children. I wonder if they got more money. Okay, we don't need to meet death, but I do think we could fix this up. All right, so yeah, he's missing his dad. Can we put this in our inventory? But he did get a new house, so benefits. I also gave him the carpentry trade because I think he deserves to learn a skill. And I would have probably had him, get that from, like, start working on that before his dad passed. But yeah, it doesn't look like he can fish because it's too cold, so he definitely needs more skill. All right, and since we're next door, I went ahead and wanted to check in on our second household. And it looks like she is pregnant again. And boy, oh boy, is she always sad to be pregnant. And it looks like she knows. I feel like they're right next door. There's no way. Where are they? I know we could see their house from here. But where is it? Hello? I know we can see it. Oh, it's right here. It looks so different. I didn't even recognize it. So, yeah, it's 1303. You can do it. Oh my goodness, you can do it, Gemma. I cannot wait to have these kids age up, but it is nice to have a few cute little family moments. She has some kind of sentiment towards her mother. I'd love to see what it is. She's fascinated by her mother. Oh, and her mother just, they really need a bond. We have to work on this relationship because this is her, like, This is her only living daughter. It's super important that they have a great relationship. So it'd be really nice to work on getting a stronger relationship and building up that bond because Gemma deserves that, and I don't think that I don't think that she would want to feel bad with her relationship with Gemma. I think it's just from all the sadness she's had to deal with and the loss that she's been through. Definitely think that's really what it is. Oh, come on. I know we can be a good, happy family. We just have to work on it. Yeah, Gemma, I mean, Gemma loves her mom. And I know her mom loves her. Like, they have a good relationship. It's just, again, I really think it's just because of her pregnancy loss and everything she's been through. It's just really hard for her. Like, I definitely feel like Tamara would be very happy being done having kids. I don't think it's her kids so much. I think she hates being pregnant. I think she feels lost when it comes to parenting because she did lose her mother when she was a child, and her sister were taking care of their family forever. So I think Tamara is just really past that phase in her life mentally. I think she wants to work on her skills and just really grow in. She really wants to get a loom and just kind of work on that kind of stuff. But we need to earn a little bit more money before we go buy a loom. And what's this? Riker, yeah, I think his father always bestowed upon them like how important having a legacy is and just like continuing the family and always doing more and better for each generation. But I think Tamara is kind of like over it. Like I'm not saying she doesn't love her husband, but I definitely think she feels some pressure about from the domestic side of life. And I think it's something that she's probably like honestly just over with because she always has an attitude. Like she is always mopey. She's gloomy. Oh, good. So she's definitely bonding. Yes, and that makes me so happy. I was also looking at her traits, and Tamara is going through a mean streak. So I think she is just in a part of her life that is just not fun for her. And that's just the reality of it. She's just not having fun. She's probably super annoyed and just wants to get back to doing the things that make her happy. All right, so Connor and Jedediah, Christine, and Ashton made it here, and the Queen has offered them a place to stay in the castle where her former nanny used to stay. His wife used to stay in this room. So she let Connor use the beds that her twins, remember, the Queen has had two sets of twins. And I actually think, yeah, the Queen is actually pregnant again. I don't know what she's having this time, but she's already had two sets of twins. She did lose one child. But yeah, this is where Ellen used to stay. And this is where she used to live and take care of the twins. So the Queen has offered that space up to Connor. And Connor, being kind of desperate at this point and doesn't want to rely on his family so much anymore, is definitely, he's open for it. And he really just told the Queen, he's like, I want to, be an asset to your household. And she said that he is welcome to work on growing his woodworkmanship and work on growing his skill as a carpenter. And yeah, so he's here working on his skill, growing, and his family will be staying here now. Right now, Jedediah is playing music for the king, who was in here, but I think he left for a second. And the king is also having a royal audience right now with his local, citizens. And I do think the king might give Jedediah this as a gift for playing for him. So we will put that in our inventory. Yeah, he's definitely enjoying his music. So ask about citizens' grievances. Ask them how you're doing. Like, is there anything you're worried about? What can we do to make the kingdom better? Like, we're here to listen to our people. So I think the king and queen were in here just talking about, the situation, having a new servant move in, and they're kind of paying for him to stay here and have some training to better his life. But I think the queen is just saying, we kind of owe it to Ellen, who helped us raise our kids because, she did lose a child. And I think it would have been a lot harder on her without Ellen. But I definitely think that Connor is eager to prove himself and prove that he's an asset to the kingdom as well as his wife was. I really think this is a good opportunity for him and his family, and who knows what could happen for the kids. He's definitely here to prove himself and show that he can be an asset to the household by any means necessary. He did grow up on a farm. He knows how to take care of crops. He knows how to take care of animals. And yeah, it looks like Jedediah is heading home. So we will just leave Connor here to grow and evolve his family. Main household, and Jacob has asked Frederick would he want a new sibling, and I definitely think that he is totally into it. And look at them, they're so excited. They just adore each other so much, and Jacob is such a good dad, and we're definitely ready to expand this family. I think wintertime has definitely brought the family closer together. And now that Connor has gone with his kids and they're staying in the servant quarters of the castle, I think the family here is just getting closer because it's more intimate in the house. So we have some things we need to take care of. And Halia is working on learning candle making, and it looks like it is a rough process for her. But yeah, she's working on it. So this is kind of all the candles we can make right now. So we're going to make as many as we can. And then we will actually, I think we're going to just make some basic ones. And then we're going to probably do a painting. Let's do a classic. I think we can really only do classic paintings. So her candle can be found in her inventory. Yeah, she successfully made a candle. Oh, that wasn't too bad. That's pretty good money. We'll definitely have to work on that. I thought I had the mod that made it candles expire and you have to make new ones, but nope, apparently not. Oh, does she not? She's not proud of herself. Oh my gosh, you're so good at this. What do you mean you're not proud of yourself? It's like we're our worst critics, I swear. Always our own worst critics. I know I am for sure. Like, I'm always like giving myself a hard time. But yeah, I know painting would be really good, and it'd be good to have a Gen 1 painter so we can start doing family portraits. So maybe she just has a gift for it, and it kind of looks like she does. Oh, look who's here! Our sister. They love seeing each other. They get so excited whenever they're around each other. Is she in labor? Oh, she is close to being in labor. Hun? Oh, I know. You're in your mean streak. You always have an attitude. You're not happy. It looks like she's trying to paint her, but she's not painting her. And of course, while she's here, she goes into labor while I'm controlling her. Classic. That is a scene as if I've ever seen one. All right. Well, she's definitely in a good place. I think she's telling her, I think Tamara is telling her sister how scared she is about having a third child. And I think Halya's probably a little, not jealous, but like, you know, you're a great mom. And honestly, like, I just know that if you open up your mind and just like understand that everything's going to be okay, you've been doing great so far. And Tamara's like, no, like you don't understand. I'm constantly having someone always touching me, and I'm truly just struggling to make it. And Halya says, you know, like, I will send you home with some food. Maybe that will help you, and you'll get through this. Like, 3 living children is such a blessing, and maybe, you know, you and Jedediah can focus on your wants and needs after having 3 kids and maybe take a break. And I definitely think she is encouraging her to try new skills and focus back on herself after this pregnancy. And Tamara definitely is into it because she really wants things to chill down in her household. Like, she is just at her limit. So I think I'm going to get us cooking. Maybe we just make her some ingredients. Some salted meat. We already have cheese wheels we can give her. And I think, wait a second, does my kitchen not work? Huh. All right, so she can make some strawberry jam. Wait a second, why is my kitchen not working? All right, well, I switched it out to these, and honestly, I like these ones better because I like the way everything is slotted. I know you need to go home, but I actually really need to let go of you first. So we're going to actually finish our ingredients, and then we're going to go over and roll for them. I'm going to let her just have the baby on her own. But Halya is cooking and prepping food for her sister, and holy crap, this is... What? How did she do so good and make... That is so much money. Okay. We'll sell it this time and use that as a savings. And then from now on, I'm going to have to be very careful because apparently Halya already has art skill, which I actually might lower because that was not expected. Let me lower that. Yeah, she was already a master painter. We're going to let her be a level 2 because that is crazy. And we will take the money this time, but we're not going to do that again because that's just like, I'd rather work up to that. So extra jars have been placed in our household inventory, which is great. We will put the rest in the fridge, and let's get things ready for, yeah, it's in the middle of the night. It's kind of crazy that Tamara is walking home, but honestly, it will help her with labor to go for that walk. But I just hope she's safe out there. I would never have had her over this late if I realized what time it was, but I honestly am not paying attention to that. So let's get this cooked up for her so we can go see Tamara and their baby. All right, so I got the notification that Tamara has given birth to a child with Jedediah named Morgan Alder. I don't know if that's a girl or a boy because Morgan could go both ways for names. So, okay, we have Riker. Morgan is a daughter. Okay, son. Okay, Gemma. So this is all out of order, but yeah, Morgan was just born, and I think that name works because Morgan is also the name of a deity. So I think we will bring all this over and see how she and Morgan are doing. So they have 2 daughters and 1 son. I feel like Jedediah, I think, even though they're both stressed out, I think he would want another son because he grew up with brothers. So let me just roll a D. Let me roll a D dice to see how Jedediah feels about it. If we get an even number, he wants a son. Okay, maybe they just want to break then. I'll accept the dice as canon, and Jedediah and Tamara are going to get a break until they become young adults, which is quite a while. So as long as their kids survive age roll-ups, because I will say if we lose a child in an age roll-up, we're having another kid because we are not safe until we have 3 kids. Also, if they have a 3rd child, she will qualify for one of the random acts of life, which is kind of fun. Yeah, I guess you can drink some. Is it gross? It doesn't say. Okay. I mean, I would imagine hot milk is gross. That's not personally my thing, but yeah, we need to go to their house. Guys, it is like 1:30 a.m. while I'm recording this, and I think you can tell I'm getting tired. I'm just so excited, and I'm just enjoying the story, but I don't want to take away from the story. So I really am going to have to end it after we do the dice roll and see how the baby and everybody survives. I'm trying so hard to do 1 year in an episode, but honestly, it's not easy, and I don't want to leave anything out, and I do think like so much of the story is important, not just storytelling, but also them maintaining their land. We have a gift for you, sweetie. Has to be introduced to Gemma. Yeah, absolutely. I'm really excited about Gemma, guys. Like, I really think Gemma is gonna, if she ages up to a teen, I think she's gonna be one of my most favorite Sims. I just have this feeling. So, and I'm kind of nervous saying that out loud. I just didn't want to say anything because I thought, okay, if I say it and she passes away, everybody's gonna know how disappointed I am. So, we need to go give Gemma a nap. Well, she looks like she's taking a nap, but wake up. Can we put her in her crib? Like, do they just not like putting their kids in the crib? We also need to give Riker a friendly introduction now because he can know us better. And let's go change the baby and roll for everybody. Oh, she did actually get her and introduce us to her, so that's so sweet. So happy about that. So I think Halia loves being a mom, like even through her pregnancy losses, like she just loves being a mom. It's so important to her. She loves being an aunt, which I think is why she was so upset for Connor to leave with the girl, like the kids, with Christine and the other kid's name, because I swear I can't remember. Connor's kids' names are Christine and Ashton. Oh, I love that name. I can't believe I keep forgetting. But I like how he likes to play his guitar over the loop. But you know what? It's the Sims world. You can have your guitar. But we are going to change and put baby in a better outfit. And then we're going to drop off the food we cooked for them and just all sit together, drink our drink, and roll our dice. So we have some warm milk that apparently is disgusting. Strawberry preserves that I will adjust whenever I come in, and some salted meat because they can eat that, I believe, or it's just an ingredient. But whatever. Like, I feel like that's a nice thing. And I actually feel like she would bring her over some more knitting supplies because we know that they are not going to try for kids anymore and focus on themselves. So let's just hope they actually can do that. And yeah, we're going to control you. Maybe they can't reach the bed. Control Sim. Yeah, put her in there. Please, please, please. Okay. So grab a serving and sit down. We need everybody to sit down. Grab a serving and sit down. We have some serious talking to do. And first one up is going to be Tamara. We know if she rolls a 1, she didn't survive childbirth. Okay, thank goodness. I think she's a pro at this point. Baby is 5, 10, 15, 20. She survives, as well as infancy, because I just want to know if she's going to age up into an infant at this point. And infancy is 12, 16, 18. All right, we got another successful baby. I think they're kind of lucky. Like, they have had pregnancy losses, but honestly, it's great. And since, well, not that's great, but you know what I mean? Like, they've been getting great roles. I am going to go ahead and age her up. I know she was just born, but I'm going back and forth quite a lot with our side households, and I really want to focus on my main household. So we're going to age them up, and I will do cast probably. You know what? We'll do it now, and we'll get everybody done and taken care of. Tamara is feeling flirty. Ooh, we got a redhead. Ugh, I really think that Morgan is going to be the apple of Jedediah's eye because Morgan is already looking so much like Jedediah. It's crazy. Yeah, so we're going to fix Morgan up. All right, so we have baby Morgan right here. I was thinking about renaming her Morganan, but I think maybe we will save that for a future, maybe her children if she ages up. But yeah, she is super beautiful. She has not exactly her mother's eyes, but the light gray and her father's hair. And we did give Tamara a makeover because, like I said, she knits, she quilts, she does all the sewing. So I definitely think that she will always make herself new clothes and gave her a fresher style. Number one, to get it out of her hair because of the kids, and the time period is moving on and she's getting older. So instead of being like a young teen whose hair is out and about, like she's becoming a more of a mother, more of an aged woman, and she's going to cover her hair more because she is just wrangling around kids and she doesn't really want it in her way. And plus it's winter time, so it's really nice to have it back in the cloth. All right, so we really need to get Halia home because she is going to give birth any minute, and realistically, after all this walking, I wouldn't be surprised if she went into early labor. So we got to get her home because she definitely lives still a couple hours down the way. That's not her home, is it? Oh, it is her home. Yeah, okay, so they only live like an hour or two walk away. It's not too far. All right, now that she has officially made it home, we're going to have her go to the bathroom, take care of herself, and really just make sure she's ready for this baby to come. I want to see if, you know what, I wish I would have left her a master painter because then we could have painted by reference, but I guess we're just going to have to work on our painting skill. Maybe we could do that now. Classic painting, small classic painting, and then we'll just wait until she goes into labor. And while we do that, you know, baby is playing, keeping himself entertained. I think we'll actually also work on some skills. And Dad, we did not get rid of this, so let's destroy that because that was not for us. Oh good, you're taking care of your animals. Talk to the birds, and then we're gonna harvest. Oh my goodness. Can we please start taking, like, I hate that it goes this bad so fast because it's like, realistically, if I wasn't in this household, they would be taking care of them. Like, I don't want to set them to unplayed because they are my main household. So it's just like really annoying, honestly. Like I feel like I'm constantly gonna have upset animals. But I do want to check in on my other households. So yeah, everybody's unhappy. Whoopsie daisy. You know, we tried. We failed and we tried. But hey, we tried, right? So we actually just have one more full day in the year, so I think I can play. I'm going to finish them, and I'm going to try to do 1 year in a day and get that going. We really want to incubate this in a coop, if I can say it. And let's take this all over to our house and put it in. And I do think at this point we're going to stop. Someone wants to leave. I know. I think at this point we're going to stop harvesting the wheat. What are you doing, hun? I thought I asked you to. Oh, you want to talk to a plant? Yeah, come talk to a plant, but actually, will you help with the animals? Care, clean, milk, and then shear, and then talk to all the animals. Give them love. Let them know we're here. We've been here, and I promise we would have taken care of you. It's just, you know, we have to be micromanaged, apparently, to do so. And after he does that, we're going to come harvest all these. God. Like, everybody's just sad all the time because of the death around them. Can we go, like, cry it out? We really need some positive energy. Oh, Jedediah is here. I'm surprised I remembered his name. I'm just literally the worst at all this. I'm trying so hard. I've never played this many, like, households, I think, at once. And it's really intense. Oh, he's sad about the death in the family, too. How are your needs are pretty epic. Can we come play with the chickens? Bok bok to brown hen, yes. Bok bok to white hen, bok bok to queen quack, absolutely. Also super happy queen quack hasn't died yet, and I'm actually getting nervous thinking about that because, oh, buddy, I think we've had a pretty decent episode with roles, and I just realized our main heir's wife is about to give birth, and shoot, we've had a lot of luck, so I hope it stays lucky because I am not ready for this. And I also think I'm gonna have the next generation work on selling mead. Lifestyle game, outdoorsy. Oh, why am I so surprised? I'm not. That's what. Let's delete this. Clear our cache. Connor wants to. We're gonna say Connor sent a letter saying that everything is okay, and we're gonna send Connor a letter back, letting him know that we are okay. So, Connor, where are you? We're gonna send you a letter and let you know everything is okay. We're all okay. Everybody's fine. Did I not give them a mailbox? I don't know if I ever did. I think I have the secret one in the corner of the lot. Yep. I'm not really sure what we have. Oh, we can attend an archery competition that way? Yeah, we might do that sometime. But I will give them a different mailbox too. Guy, my mans, if we have to pee, go pee, right? That makes sense. So we can finally make some stuff. We have brown yarn or wool. So we can make blue yarn and we can make different dyes. And I wonder what we can do with all the dyes. I'm really excited because, like, I've been wanting to work on skills and stuff, but I just wasn't really sure what we should work on. But yeah, maybe we have something new. Holy potatoes. We'll pretend this is a portrait of the queen, and actually I think we're going to give it to her when we visit Connor. Maybe she'll buy it from us and commission us to do more portraits. You never know. It'd be great if we could do portraits without having max painting skill. I wonder if there's a mod for that. I'm going to definitely look into that. And I also want to make CC of the portraits so we have it forever. So this is the yarn she made. And yeah, we get to use it, I guess. Turn into wool. Well, we just turned it into yarn. So I'm not really sure if I want to turn it into wool. Knit socks. Can we make like special socks because we have the wool? Oh no, this is wool. Okay, and that's yarn only. So yarn must be for the loom. How much is yarn? Not that expensive. Okay, well, you know what? We will maybe give it to somebody as a gift. And I think this also helps us with candles. We can make different color candles. Yes, with different color dyes. So it'd be really great if I had a candle holder that I could put my candles in. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, I could put candles in these. I don't know who this is, so we're going to ignore that. I'm not mistaken, we could put candles in the... Yeah, we can. Okay. And now our candles will burn. So actually, we're going to... So actually, these are candle holders we can use, and we can put our candle in it, and they work. So I'm going to get rid of a lot of the candle holders, and we're going to start making our own candles. So I'm going to be really honest with you. I know at some point I'm going to regret having to make my own candles. I don't know how long they last. So we need to sell our stuff. But yeah, I'm not sure how long it's going to last when it comes to... Oh, so they said shift click will make it max out, but honestly... Oh, there we go. Shift right click. Okay, cool. So we got a little bit of money. Yeah, I don't know how long these candles are going to last. I do have one in the kids' room that isn't a, one that I have to replace because I don't want the kids to freak out, to be honest. I do think they deserve to have their light. And yeah, I think that's smart. So I have so many recipes that tell me I need potatoes, and I already have potatoes, but it's not registering them. And I see that there's 2 different types of potatoes. So I bought 10 of each just to figure it out. And I think that might be all I get. I'm sure it has to do with the mod. But there was $300 on food, which honestly we have a lot of food, so that really wasn't necessary. But I am curious to see if that makes a difference. Can any of these be planted? I don't know. I'll check about it later. Okay, we'll have to send her brother a letter as well. I think he is probably, wanting to catch up after their dad has passed away, and he probably wants to... actually, he was calling him. So maybe he wants to know if he can connect him with any kind of, career. He is training as a carpenter, as we saw. His dad kind of set him up for that. So let us send Pascal a message. Do we have Pascal on here? We should, because he just contacted us. We're acting like we don't know Pascal now. Cool. All right, well, we'll have Halia, I guess, just call him around. And you're telling me she doesn't... Okay, she does know her own brother. I just forgot what he looks like. All right, so, we'll have him come on over, because honestly, he doesn't live far away, so he probably just stopped by. Let's take a nap. And we'll have Jacob hang out with Pascal and maybe help him get set up for his career. And we do need some of those candles. I also didn't remove these candles at all because we need some light in here, especially since I decided to take the harder path in life and have candles. But I just think it might make immersion nicer and have fun. Can I put it in the top one? There we go. Oh yeah, they offer quite a bit of light. So maybe we need this one over... I know I can move them. Okay, yeah, I think we need it over here to brighten up this side of the room, and then we'll have her make some more. But yeah, that's not too bad. All right, now where's Pascal? First off, we need to give you funny energy. Like, we know Pascal. Come on, game. All right, so I made them friends again. I didn't make it more than just friends because, they haven't spent too much time together. He loves Spirited Sims. Absolutely. Being around his son made him say that. I'm kind of really nervous because we are in our main household. The year is 1303, and we only have one child, and it's kind of scary. I really, really hope she gives birth and, like, is everybody safe, because this is kind of crazy. Like, truthfully, it's scary. And we need to meet our uncle as well. Meet Pascal. And, yeah. I feel like Pascal definitely wants to ask about, like, how he can... Yeah, definitely some interest. Let's discuss some interest with Pascal, because I think Pascal wants to better his life. His dad was a super poor fisherman. His mother was a herbalist who helped people, but they really didn't go anywhere in life. But his dad did make sure that his sisters were set up, and he did make sure he had a nice house too when he left. So he has a little bit to offer a woman, a spouse, but he doesn't really have much other than that. And actually, you know what? I think I would like to give Pascal... No, Pascal has a chicken and a duck, and I think we need everything else. I would like to give Pascal something to... You know what? Let's play archery with him. Maybe we can teach Pascal archery. That is a good thing. So I think Connor is possibly talking to the king and queen about us, and letting him know, like, how hardworking Jacob is and what he plans to do with this farm. And we will bring them over some wheat, and we will have Halia make some bread for them, and we will bring a painting over, and yeah, maybe a basket of fruit, and see how they feel, because I'm sure the kingdom supported their local farms as well as imported. And Halia and Frederick have a strict dynamic, possibly because that little kid has been able to get away with everything at this point. When is she going to give birth? Like, I feel like it's got to be happening. Oh, it's going to be happening really soon. 2 more hours for Becca's pulling. Oh, I bet that's when she gives birth. Okay, we would like to give him a bath, but I think Dad is doing something not smart. Give Frederick a bubble bath, and our sister's here. Why is everyone moping around? I can't remember who died. I really can't remember, but it's about to be over. Oh, I think the dad. Okay, yeah. Gosh, it's been like a hot minute. I can't even remember. Jacob, we got to take care of our animals again, maybe twice a day. I'm sure they need it. Clean coop, collect eggs. Yeah, so I mean, I think the royal family definitely imports, but they do get things from their land. Like they save more money supporting this farm than importing. So, and this is one of the biggest farms in the kingdom, or biggest plots of land, not the biggest farm, but the biggest plot of land. So there's a lot of potential. So I do think, the king being who he is, he's going to want to invest in their produce. Like I don't think he's going to like invest money other than like doing trade and commerce with them, but you know what I mean, like along those lines. And we really need to give our animals some love, scatter more feed because they're always starving for some reason. And yeah, I'm sure we're going into labor any minute. She looks miserable on top of doing laundry. I'm so sorry, hun, but it has to be done. We are so far behind, and honestly, you would be working until you gave birth back in the day. So that is what we're doing. We even have a little stall out here we might take with us to. Yeah, I'm going to put that in his inventory. I think we're going to set that up when we go to the kingdom because it is now officially spring. And when this all thaws, I have to redo the terrain paint and I'm going to set up a new farm and we're going to make it look good. And I'm super excited about that. So we have one hatchable egg. You know what that means. Let's incubate it. And we'll put the rest of our eggs in our little storage department. And how are our our social A's? Tell a joke and give them some love. Yep. Everybody come and eat. And we are finally around to getting this dirty baby clean. And I also, so today is the last day and I haven't even put it in the calendar yet. Okay, so I have it on the calendar. This is 1304. Then we have the spring equinox and then we have our harvest, our final harvest. I do think we will do a harvest on the spring equinox as well, but that will be it. And I think that's fair. We finally have this dirty baby getting a bath, so that's nice. And we are not in labor yet, but I think it's going to happen any minute now. So I'm going to try to get her to make one more candle before that happens. So it's going to be a regular, not that color really matters, does it? I really feel like this labor is never starting and it's kind of crazy. If it goes any longer, that I'm going to have to trigger it because this is kind of like, I think at this point it's crazy. We need to put our baby to sleep. Is he hungry? He might actually be hungry. No, he's fine. He just has to go to the bathroom. Yeah, he's always dirty. I think he knows how to go to the bathroom. Yeah, he does. So Dad, let's worry about him in a minute. Why don't we warm ourselves against the fire? And you need to eat, so we can probably find some leftovers, I'm sure. I hate that we have spoiled food. That's kind of deeply upsetting that would even happen at this point because it's like, what do we have that's spoiled? And I'm going to have him make, oh, look, the potatoes are working. I don't know which one. Next time I'm going to have to test it out. I'm going to have him make pottage. I read that pottage is basically like an oatmeal or a cereal. It's like a bunch of grains. It's bland, but it's not like the worst thing ever. I feel like gruel is a lot worse. Gruel is probably literally like the minimum of anything you can get substance from, like roots, not good roots, obviously, like not like carrots, but like the roots of other plants that are bitter. I imagine that. Are we in labor yet? Because this is insane. You have to, oh my God, please don't die. Take, yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like she's going to give me anxiety. All right, I'm going to have her nap while he makes this pottage because I really feel like he doesn't have like the highest skill in cooking. So he's going to make pottage. And after the baby, I'm going to have him put himself to sleep because that is just where we are right now. I really, like, I'm just mesmerized that she hasn't given birth. Oh yeah, pottage and gruel is probably all he'll be able to make because he just acquired the cooking skill. So like, my boy's never cooked. He's never cooked a day in his life until now because his wife is absolutely miserable. Frederick, you're not hungry. Yeah, you're going to bed. And then you, I still can't believe he had a brother named Frederick. And then the game just automatically named their child Frederick. Like, what in the potatoes is that? We're also going to take a muscle relaxing soak and we're going to go to sleep. And if she doesn't give birth by the time she wakes up, I'm going to trigger it because this is freaking weird at this point. Because it's not happened. Like, oh, I thought that was it. Oh, it's finally happening. Holy crap. That was the longest ever. Have your baby after you can do, like, do as much as you can for yourself, girl, and then have your baby. Like, enjoy your moment. Enjoy your moment. Don't fall asleep in the tub. Actually, that would be terrible. Please don't enjoy that moment. Yeah, go pass out. Take a sleep and then have your baby. Yep, that's fine. I mean, whatever works for you, right? Like, it's your moment, sis. I wonder how bad my terrain paint. Oh, yeah. It needs a little help. I don't want it. Oh, we have a floor over here. What? That is not ideal. We cannot edit a lot because she's in labor. And I'm really afraid she's going to die. Like, oh, I know. You are pissed. You are so upset. She's giving birth. Oh my gosh. All right, let's get a good view of the birth. Hunty, we are here. We are here for you. I promise we are here for you. We are here for you. All right, let's see it go down. Ugh, I'm not excited about this death roll, guys. I'm not excited. Come on, Helia, you got it. You got it. You got it, girl. You got it. Guys, Okay, let's speed it up. It's a boy. They finally have another son. I cannot believe our heir only has one child. I'm going to randomize to see if we can find a name that makes sense. And if we can't, I will come up with one. Yeah, we'll do Anthony. That's fine. Oh, twins. Oh my God, so many twins in this game. Eliza? No. Christian? Yeah, sure. Yay! All right. So, first thing I want to do is let this woman take care of herself. And we want to change our children out of these outfits because we don't like them. Actually, that rainbow one was probably a bad idea. I just was looking for white. Change outfit into... Oh, can we have a plain one of these? This would be so great if these were plain. Crap. I'm definitely going to download some, but I think this bubblegum one worked very well. And where is the other baby at? Ah, in an inconvenient place, of course. Yeah, I guess I really wasn't expecting 2 kids at all. What? We're getting some money back. Actually, really excited. All right, so I'm going to need to just keep 2 bassinets in here at this point because twins are almost inevitable. Okay, and we need to change your outfit into this green. I don't even know which one's which. Anthony, I'm putting him in pink. You know what? It really doesn't matter right now because we don't even know if they survive their death rolls, but we're going to let mom take care of herself and then we'll come right back. That was seriously the hardest pregnancy for Halia, and I don't blame her for being so enraged towards the end there. Like, I'm genuinely surprised. So if we get a 1, she died. Oh my goodness. Every time I see 11, I'm freaking the heck out. 5, 10, 15, 20 if Anthony lives. Anthony lives. And what did I name the daughter? God, Christian, that's right. I really need to get better at remembering all these names, but I have so many Sims to keep track of. Christian dies. Drat. All right, Christian. It wasn't meant to be. And that's super sad. So, oh my gosh, the candles burned down really fast. Oh no. Oh my goodness. I mean, of course she's crying. She just lost her baby and she's so excited to be a mom. That was her first well, no, she's lost all her daughters. Oh my goodness. We would not, okay, we got to get rid of some of this energetic energy because we would not be doing push-ups right now. And we wouldn't be feeling playful. We wouldn't be happy. We would literally be so sad. She's supposed to be sad right now. Okay, I can't get rid of that one, but yeah, that really freaking sucks because you can't plead for these babies because they are the way you get rid of them. Super sucks. I would like to feed my child. That is such a bummer. Oh my goodness, we only got 2 kids, and I don't even know. Okay, should I see if he survives? I want to see because I'm just like bummed out. Let's see if he survives to infancy. 12, 16, 18. Let's go. Okay, good. So we have 2 sons, and that's good. So Halia will definitely have to try again. And I feel really bad because, well, she has to wait a day. We'll try again in the new year. But, like, they age up in a few episodes now. So, well, no, I guess we got some time. We got to have some more kids. But, yeah, that's kind of really intense at this point. But I'm going to leave it here. And, yeah, the next episode will be 1302. Or, I'm sorry, 1304. What is our new year? 1304. So that'll be our next year. I guess in 4 years, having 2 living kids is not terrible, but I just feel like I know we have to grind because I know this challenge can happen really fast and don't want to be caught unaware because we are always losing an heir.